Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, July 1st, episode 61, and welcome to Frameloss. What is Frameloss? We are your weekly video game talk show covering all the latest news in the gaming industry that we care about. Us, specifically. I'm your host, 2 Inches, and with me, as always, the man who moved out of an alley and into a basement with wood paneling is Dr. Monkey. Say hello.
Hey everybody, who likes my basement? Not me.
And a man who didn't move at all anywhere and still has a dirty towel on his door.
It's not dirty, it's clean.
From CJ.
What's up, everybody? My name is From CJ, and just like Batman Arkham Knight, Frameloss has been a mess for months.
It's only been out a week.
Sounds like someone doesn't read the news, Kyle. Turns out Warner Brothers has known Arkham Knight on the PC has been a mess for months.
Well, thank you for spoiling my news. Anyway, tonight we're going to talk about some games that got some patches and some that didn't. We also have a review of Batman Arkham Knight, which CJ just mentioned, on the PS4, not the PC.
Can't review.
And that is the start of the 2 Inches year of second chances, which we'll get in more to later. But first, the question everybody cares about, what have you been playing, CJ?
So I've been playing a lot of free-to-play stuff, so I won't bore you with everyone. I've been sampling them, though, trying to get an idea of what's out there. I've been playing Marvel Heroes. I have been playing World of Warships, because I got a beta invite through the E3 Humble Bundle ticket thing.
I got a beta today, and I forgot what it was for.
That's Frameloss in a nutshell. We get so many betas, just don't know what to do with them. I played a little bit more of Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy Ziv. It's okay. And I witched. I did a whole bunch of witching.
You did. You started catching back up.
Yep, I've been trying to legitimately do some real witching. And League of Legends, obviously. Donnie, what have you been playing this week?
I actually have played a lot of games, for me. I've been playing League of Legends, of course. I've been doing that. We've been doing our 1v1s.
Yeah, we got
to do Talon this week.
Yeah.
Yep. I won one of my Talons already, which was very surprising.
I basically won all of mine.
You haven't started yet.
Yeah, I mean basically.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. I played a bit of TF2.
TF2 Team Fortress?
Yeah.
And you didn't tell Kyle?
He hates it.
I do.
Oh, that's not true.
But yeah, I played some TF2. I played some Turmoil. Played some of that cool oil mining game.
Yeah, I gotta play more of that.
You've been playing Turmoil? You haven't told me anything about that.
I know. I've been keeping it under wraps as a surprise.
Man, you're just dropping little subtle hints all over the place tonight.
And I've been playing some Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2, which is fun. And
I'm
no,
so
it
convinced.
is. I just kind of
so
lost.
Man, I'm gonna go buy it now.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I just kind of lost describing words. Like, anyway, what have you been playing, 2 Inches? That's all.
I've pretty much only been playing Batman since CJ promised everyone I would review it this week. I couldn't.
Look, someone's got to make promises around here.
Yeah, I mean, this might be the first one we actually keep. So
first of many.
Let's hope the show goes well and we have time for the review.
I promise that we'll keep our promises from now on, you guys.
I also got yesterday, I'm looking at them right now, BlazBlue Chrono Phantasm Extend on the PS4, which I really like. They have a ton of stuff in that game, and I'm really enjoying doing all the tutorial stuff again. And I also got J-Star's Victory VS Plus, which I played a little bit. Yes, Donnie will be stealing that from me. But
I gotta get at that. I guess later tonight, Donnie's gonna steal it.
Yeah, so. Of all the fighting games I played, I don't like when I get a new one that doesn't have a tutorial / like teach me the basics of this game. J-Star's Victory does a really good job of not having that menu at all, and I'm still trying to figure out how exactly to play the game.
I was gonna say I don't think Jump All Stars had it either, but I played the Japanese version, so everything was in Japanese. So I don't know if it actually had it. I don't know if it had it. I can't read Japanese.
So I've been playing that, and that's pretty much it. A lot of Batman. CJ,
I'm excited to hear about it.
I do have a special thing for you, CJ.
Yeah?
It's good that I got it this week. I do have a coming soon overlay for our releases of the week.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nice.
Thank goodness, everyone.
Yeah.
My God.
I'm really excited I got that just in time for this week.
Yeah. So let's jump right into releases of the week, all the games coming out next week. We have nothing.
You get a week off!
Yay!
You get to save your pennies for the next week.
Put them in your bank. They'll accrue interest.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
So no coming soon. But I do have the overlay, so that's good.
Yay, overlays!
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with a week off.
You're fine with the week off.
Well, I just got 2 new games, and I still have a backlog that's growing large. I still haven't played Ark, and I have Ark, so maybe I'll get a chance to get into some of these. We can talk about them on the show.
I mean, I think if you dedicate 20 minutes to Ark, you'll probably get the full experience.
I mean, you hate it, but
I don't hate it. It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's a early access survival game.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Donnie, take us into the news.
All right. First up, Shovel Knight is coming out with a boxed edition. So what do you do when a game is available on every console and has been for a while? Release it again with more things. So on October 13th of this year, you will be able to walk into a store and buy a boxed copy of Shovel Knight for PS4, Xbox One, Wii U, and 3DS. The PC box version is only for the EU. So the box will run you about $19.99, but what do you get? You get the physical version of Shovel Knight, which contains everything we've released so far. First, and by we, I mean the developers. This is straight from them.
Yeah, this is
developers.
Yeah. First, there is the original Shovel Knight campaign, and all the content you know and love. Also included is Shovel Knight's first content update, Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows. Finally, there's a full-featured challenge mode with more than 50 crazy challenge levels to explore. Of course, like the digital version, every box version will also receive free future updates as they become available. So Spectre Knight's campaign, a full campaign starring the shadowy Scythe Spinner. King Knight's campaign, a crazy campaign with the Gilded Goob himself. I did not write
Gilded Goob.
What? Gilded Goob. King Knight is pretty funny. I love this game.
Yeah.
Battle mode, duel with up to 4 players as your favorite heroic or villainous knight. That's a Wii U, PS4, Xbox One, and PC exclusive, so basically not.
I don't know why they put exclusive. They listed every console but 3DS.
It's exclusively not on the 3DS.
I think the bigger news is that they figured out how to get 4 people to play Wii U at the same time.
I actually am really hyped for battle mode. I think battle mode looks sick.
If Smash Brothers didn't exist, CJ, that'd be a good joke. But
it's still good.
Body swap mode. Did you ever wish Shovel Knight was a lady or Shield Knight was a dude? Well, now you'll be able to change them all around, along with the rest of the cast.
I do like that one a lot.
Yeah, I find that fun. Oh, and one more thing. Every box copy of Shovel Knight will include a lavish instruction booklet similar to the Kickstarter reward. No 2-page inserts here. You deserve a full manual to hold in your hot little shaking hands and pour over as you wait to get home.
Why are they hot?
I like the way they wrote this announcement. It has as much wit as the game does. But yeah, so Shovel Knight box set. That sounds rad. I still have yet to buy Shovel Knight.
Yeah, I haven't bought it yet either, so I'll probably buy the box version.
I've played it at friends. CJ hates this, but
I mean, I hate the description of my hands as hot little hands.
Hot little
more than anything. Okay, I hate is indie games that have been digital releases for probably about a year now. Just being like, well, I guess we finally need a real copy. No, you don't. There's no reason for this. It's completely unnecessary.
I mean, I don't disagree, but I'm gonna buy it because I don't have the digital copy. So
I didn't say it's useless. I said it's unnecessary.
Yeah. No. I
be clear.
Yeah. I can
what about the people who don't know how to buy digital things?
That's true. What about people with zero internet?
Like Tommy 10-year-old and his grandma trying to buy him something. Oh, look at the Shovel Knight.
I mean, do you really want my answer to that?
You didn't think about the entire state of Alabama, did you?
Yeah.
I mean, I did. I'm fine with it the way it is.
I usually don't think about the entire state of Alabama.
I actively try to avoid it.
Okay.
But yeah, this is for like Tommy 10-year-old stuff.
Well, Tommy 10-year-old can grow the hell up and learn how to buy things on his Xbox.
Tommy 10-year-old only has a Wii U.
Tommy 10-year-old's about to get super kicked if he doesn't watch himself.
Screw you, Tommy.
Sorry, I was so into the idea of just super kicking a 10-year-old. So speaking of things that I hate. Star Citizen, you guys may know it as a space game that's never coming out. It looks super duper cool and is promising basically every video game ever rolled into one. Yes. So, slightly less after today's announcement. The playable debut of one of its key modules, quote, quote, and that's what they're calling, like, game modes, essentially.
Yeah, it's weird how they're...
It's a first-person shooter known as Star Marine. That was delayed indefinitely. The quote, I can't promise you we'll meet every internal deadline or that every decision we make is something you'll agree with. There will be challenges that we struggle to overcome, and we will never be able to predict all of these with certainty, but I can promise you we'll keep you informed and that we will not stop working until the game is done right. Still, the fact that the entire FPS game mode has been delayed indefinitely, probably a pretty big bummer to everyone who's waiting to get their hands on it.
Also, because Star Citizen itself has been delayed like indefinitely.
Well,
yeah, I mean, because they're not coming out with part of the game now.
So I'm gonna reinstall it because I heard there actually is a lot you can do in the game right now, and I haven't played it. I do own it. I just haven't played it in a long time because I've been waiting for. Yeah.
What? Can you fly like 2 ships now?
No. Like there's a lot you can do.
You still can't even do 2 ships?
You can do 2 ships. I might boot that up this weekend, and maybe we'll talk about it on next week's show. But yeah, no. To me, I'm not gonna review it. This was a module I was really looking forward to because I love FPS games, and so now that it's delayed indefinitely, I do like, however, that they didn't delay it indefinitely and not give like an arbitrary date, like delayed till like March 2016. Like at least now I don't have false hope. Like it's just like okay, it'll be ready when it's ready.
So what I'm reading here is that there's still just like Hangar, Arena Commander, Star Marine, which is delayed indefinitely. So I don't know what else there is to do in the game other than different types of Arena Commander things.
Yeah, well, the Arena Commander is a big one because that's all the ship battles.
Yeah, but I mean that's been in there.
Yeah, I mean I'm gonna check it out. I know you just despise that game.
I don't despise the game. It's not a game. I can't despise it.
I mean, it's playable.
It's not a thing.
I think the biggest issue, and the issue I'd have with Star Citizen, is they built it up, they showed off for a while, everyone got super hype, and then no delivery, and just nothing.
I'm sure in 2 or 3 months I'll be able to buy early access packs to the Star Commander or whatever the hell module, and I can buy different types of guns for $75 a pop as well, so...
Yeah, they just haven't really delivered all they promised and showed, and it's a big letdown.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean, they said it was going to take a while, and I'm fine with that. That's not my issue with the game. I get that. The things that I have issue with are... I don't know. It's not even the game's fault. I just don't... It doesn't really, like... people are throwing thousands, tens of thousands of dollars at this game. It's nothing. This is why we have bad games. Because people are just like, this looks cool. Blap.
Take my money, and then people are like, oh, do we even have to fix anything? We're getting paid now. That's the issue with early access.
No, that's fair.
He's at what, $77 million?
Yeah.
That's absurd. That's absurd. Give me $1 million. I'll do nothing, but you'll have as much stuff as you have right now, so.
No. I need a hangar and a playable battle.
Maybe they'll pick up Dean Hall to help them finish.
Oh, God. Okay, let's move on. I'm done with Biohazard. Okay, Onichambara Z2 Chaos has been delayed.
Oh,
but
no.
I don't know if it's...
no.
Well, I don't know if it's
so
an actual...
excited for Oni.
I'm just gonna take care of this. I'm just gonna take care of this real quick.
Don't you dare delete it.
There we go.
Okay, well, I still know it. So that was actually supposed to come out Tuesday, and I was really excited for it. It was supposed to come out yesterday. I think what happened was the GameStop website was just misleading, and so was the wiki.
What?
Because reporting on Destructoid, the game now has a release date of July 21st. The last game that came out, Onichambara Bikini Zombie Slayers, didn't do so hot on the Wii.
Wait.
Shocking!
Can you say that again?
Onichambara Bikini Zombie Slayers.
Once more, please.
Onichambara. I'm going to put a picture up. This is of the new game.
I put a picture. Good.
So this is a picture of the new game. As you can see, the characters are very scantily clad. But the hack and slash gameplay is really fun. So take it for what it is.
Is this Is the gameplay any better than Devil May Cry?
I would say on par.
Then why would I buy this when it's way more embarrassing?
Just for that. See, that guy, the Worst Heroes roommate wanted the game. Everybody wants the game. The Worst Heroes roommate equals everybody.
What if the Worst Heroes roommate's like a terrible person?
I mean, we're going to be reviewing it on the show. Don't you worry, because I'm buying it on July 21st. I would have had it this weekend, but...
Can you take the screenshot down? I'm going to get yelled at.
Yeah, I took it down. If you want Oni Chambara, Z2 Chaos, that's July 21st on the PS4 only.
Look, Worst Hero confirmed.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Terrible human.
Do you have another roommate, Kyle? Is that what's going on here?
No.
Is there one I don't know about?
But I do have a question for Donnie. Donnie, do you like amiibos?
We like amiibos!
I can't reach my amiibo collection to show you how much I like
Good. I'm really glad, because I was worried about that. Do you like when amiibos are exclusive to specific retailers?
No.
Who doesn't?
Well, let me just highlight this so now I can read it. This morning, Dark Pit appeared on the Best Buy site with an Only at Best Buy proclamation next to him. No other information is available at this time, such as when the pre-orders will open up.
At least no one shops at Best Buy, so my chances of getting him are high up.
Hey!
I'm not even joking. I don't think people go to Best Buy for amiibos.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, so Dark Pit is Best Buy exclusive.
Do we know what day?
No,
because I need to know when I can go into work.
Donnie, if you had paid attention to the last
not announced yet,
such as when no information such as when pre-orders will open up.
And we don't know if they're still even doing pre-orders. Also, your highlighting is awful because I can't read any of that.
You weren't supposed to be able to read it. This was secret.
Well,
Donnie
when you re-highlight it, just change. Whatever, man.
Whatever, man.
He's so salty about his Dark Pit.
Someone said point the camera at my collection. I would, but then you'd see the wreck of my room.
Well, no one wants to see that.
I mean, I have a clean towel in the background of mine, so...
Yeah, but
that's up for
I got dishes and
that towel is now a week old to our fans.
But yeah, pre-orders. If I don't know... I really don't like when they do pre-orders, just because they crash websites and I never get to them in time because people only know about them an hour before they happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one more piece of news for you guys. PS4 is getting another fighting game. So after the two that were released yesterday, Lab Zero announced today that Skullgirls Second Encore, the updated version of its original 2D fighting game, is coming to the PlayStation 4 July 7th. So that
I have a question.
What?
So it's not Skullgirls 2?
No.
No. It's the same game.
Well, it's the same game.
But it's getting another release.
Well, no.
For that game.
Think of this like Street Fighter, like...
That's exactly what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's exactly
That's 100% what I'm thinking of it as.
That's not going to make us make fun of it less.
Yeah.
The developer is also aiming to release on the PlayStation Vita 6 weeks after the launch of the PS4 version. But fans who order the game, if you buy the PS4 version, you also get the Vita version and vice versa. So it's a cross-buy game. If you buy one, you get them both. So that's really good. I really like that.
Is that the new thing? Like, let's give people Vita games that they didn't ask for, maybe then they'll buy one?
No, so Blaze Blue has cross-buy like functions, but it's not the game. Like, it's only the DLC content, which really pisses me off. So like I can't play Blaze Blue on the PSP or the PS Vita, but I can use the DLC that I bought.
Well, it's okay, Kyle.
Games that I would buy.
You could join the other 300 million Americans that can't play anything on a PS Vita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Skullgirls. I really like the game. I haven't played a lot of the new characters, so I'm excited to get Second Encore to experience those. Yeah, I like Skullgirls. And I like more fighters on the PS4. The PS4 is actually really setting itself up nice for the fighting game scene.
It really seems like it is.
Yeah, they're getting just a ton of fighters exclusive to them.
It's confused me because those aren't RPGs, so why is Sony getting them?
Yeah.
So weird. All right, moving on. Amazon Prime gets discount on games. So Amazon's starting something new and interesting. It's offering Prime members discounts on some games without explicitly stating that it's offering discounts on those games. Yeah, it's weird, but Prime members benefit, which they're certainly not going to complain about. So examples is like Splatoon on Wii U is $52.99. That's $6.97 off. Guitar Hero Live Bundle for the PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One. It's $89.99. That's $10 off. And Call of Duty's Black Ops 3 for the PS4, Xbox One, $49.99. That's $10 off. So the only indication of the trend is the text box in the item page that says members of Amazon Prime qualify for a lower price in this item where shipped and sold by Amazon.
I think it's super weird that the first two are 10% off, and then Call of Duty is just $10 off.
Yeah.
No.
It's not 10%.
Guitar Hero
First two
$10.
are $10 off.
No.
Oh.
Well, okay, so 10% of the full Splatoon price is...
Yeah.
I didn't list all of them, but some of the discounts are like $2.97 off like a $60 game.
Even better.
They're random across the board on these prices. So I don't know if Amazon's controlling the price or if the publisher is.
They're probably just drawn out of a hat.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. But for games like Guitar Hero Live and Call of Duty Black Ops, you're getting $10 off. Those games are pre-orders. Like they're not even. Those are this fall. So it's cool that they're doing it. It's just weird how they're doing it because, like Donnie was about to say, but I cut him off.
No, actually, CJ cut me off.
Okay. CJ cut him off.
But in order to actually see the discount you'll be getting, you have to add it to your cart. It won't show up before that.
Yes.
So you won't even know you're getting a discount.
Well, I mean, you'll know when you add it to your cart, but there's no way of knowing what games support it without being like.
Thing. If you're already buying it, you're buying it without knowing a discount. You see the price, you're like, I'll pay for that, and then you're like, oh, I'm surprised because I don't have to pay as much.
Well, what you do is you just go to the PS4 games, list alphabetically, and just start adding them to carts, so you'll know what games cost what.
So maybe this makes me like an elitist prick. Probably, I don't know. I can't be the only one though who's like so unenthused about a $10 off.
I mean, $10 off is a good discount.
I like that.
$10 off is a lunch and a half. Like,
I mean, that's still a good discount.
I like a lunch and a half.
I think it's like all right, but it's not going to make me. Let's put it this way: I'm not going to buy it from Amazon. Like the $10 off isn't enough to be like, oh, I guess I'm okay with waiting. Like, I guess I'll wait the shipping and all that when I could just turn around and pay.
I mean, you have Amazon Prime. You're not waiting.
I'm waiting two or more days, depending on when I get it shipped.
No, I think Prime does first day shipping for like new releases.
If I get it. They've been known to. So, opposite of this, they've been known to just give them early, but they've also been known to like run out and be like, well, like you'll still get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just. I don't expect them to be like, well, you get half off.
I think it makes you an elitist prick because I think.
Yeah, I mean, I said it did.
I think $10
I'm fine with
a
the
good
discount because I'll take a discount on anything.
Yeah.
Like every time I shop at Target, I save 5%. It's not much, but I'm proud of it.
Yeah, but you're not like trading in convenience. Oh, I guess you are because you have to go to Target. But...
Yeah.
And you have to use their Target card.
Yeah.
To get that discount.
Yeah.
I guess I meant more in terms of like time waiting and all that.
So I have to go to Target.
Like Splatoon, that's out. I have to wait.
Yeah.
The 2 days.
Pre-orders. I think it's best for pre-orders.
Yeah. I agree with that.
So it's cool, but I'm not like it's not winning any points for me. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. If I had Prime, I'd probably buy more backlog games through Prime.
Well, you don't know if they're on sale.
Well, yeah, I'd have to figure it out. Okay.
All right. So anyway, now that I have that off my chest, here's something that also makes me an elitist asshole. Let's complain about free games real quick.
Oh my god, I can't believe you're going to complain about this list.
I'm so excited.
Is so dope.
I'm so excited. So PS Plus announced their July games. First up, Rocket League for the PS4, which is like car soccer.
It's so good.
It's in there like
so good.
It's in early access.
I really don't like either of those things, but when you put them together, it interests me.
Donnie, it's so fun. I have the beta.
It looks like a blast. Stancy's with me. He says you lose time, though, by the way. I just want to put this out. You lose time. You want to stay on the pulse of a new release.
Yeah.
Which is a double. He's double with me. He's with me on reviews and on Amazon. But anyway,
I agree on the reviews.
Rocket League is car soccer. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's in early access or if it's just not out yet.
It's not out yet. It's just in beta.
But you get a beta. But everyone with PS Plus gets a beta, so like it's kind of out.
Yeah.
It's less out than like a open. It's less out than open beta for a free-to-play game, but it's more out than early access.
Yeah.
Put it that way. Also, Styx Master of Shadows, Styx with a Y, like the band. It's an infiltration game with RPG elements. It's like a dark fantasy universe. You play as this like goblin-looking dude.
Yeah, that's been getting really good scores. I've been interested in it, but
I will give it a looky-loo, give it a shot. For the price of free. It's right up my alley. Mousecraft for the PS4, the PS3, and the PlayStation Vita. It's this lame-looking puzzle game.
Yeah, Mousecraft is the only one on the list that I could be like, yeah, this is the one I'm not hyped for.
I'm pretty sure it's already been a thing. I don't know.
It hasn't been on Plus before.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe it was just on sale for them. Yeah, I don't know. But
I know it was on sale.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But it looks poop. I'm sure the puzzles are okay, but it looks like a less exciting version of Lemmings.
Mousecraft is I mean, I'll play it because it's free, but Mousecraft is the one that I'm like on in this list.
Welcome to Frameloss. We'll play anything if it's free.
I'll play anything regardless.
Entwined on the PS4, the PS3, and the PlayStation Vita. It's this like kind of artsy game.
Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks like just an acid trip. It's a love story about a fish and a bird who are in love but can't be together. And
we here at Frameloss do not condone acid trips.
It's like a twin stick shooter, but there's no shooting or anything.
Yeah. It looks so good. It's just super artsy.
You have to like guide them with sticks and then turn them into.
Donnie, they can't be together because they're a fish and a bird. They just don't.
Well, it's true. Birds eat fish.
Yeah, it's two different worlds. The fish can't breathe in the sky. The bird can't breathe in the water. What are they going to do? They're in love.
Yeah. And if it's a flying fish or a mud skipper, maybe. There's holes in this story.
Mud skipper isn't a fish.
It is, actually.
I don't believe you.
A mud skipper is a fish.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's move on from what's a fish.
Quickly.
Not a fish.
Yeah.
Bass, fish. Base, not a fish. Rain on the PS3 that is an adventure puzzle game. It's a story of a boy who embarks on a journey to save an invisible girl from ghostly creatures.
Yeah, it looked interesting.
Yeah, it looks like a game.
Yeah.
How does he know the girl's invisible? If the girl's real, if she's invisible. That's
she's not. The kid's a dumbass.
Yeah.
Good.
Spoiler alert. And Geometry Wars 3 on the PlayStation Vita.
I'm pumped. Are you kidding me? That's a portable title all day, and that's a dope portable title.
Yeah, It belongs on the Vita.
Whoa. What do you have against Geometry Wars? One of the best Xbox Live, one of the only good Xbox Live arcade games.
Well, I have nothing against Geometry Wars. You meant to ask what I have against Geometry Wars 3.
Yeah, what do you have against Geometry Wars 3?
The fact that it's basically just Geometry Wars.
I mean, yeah, but it's got new puzzles and everything.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Geometry Wars
is free is the right price for this game, alright?
Oh my god. Geometry
it's
Wars
also, I just want to put this out there, it's Geometry Wars 3. This is the 6th Geometry Wars game. Okay? I'm done. I'm done with this title.
Are you counting the ones, like the remake on the Wii as a new title?
I don't know. I'm reading a thing that says it's 6th.
I'm fine with this list. I get 4 PS4 games, a PS3 game, and a PS Vita game. I'm pumped for this list.
It's Geometry Wars, Retro Evolve 2, Galaxies, Dimensions, what else? Waves, Touch.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with more Geometry Wars. That game is dope.
Yeah,
also,
man.
Stanzy's got a good point. You said the only good Xbox Live game? Castle Crashers, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't get into Castle Crashers.
Castle Crashers.
Does it mean it wasn't good?
Critically renowned. I'm not talking shit about Geometry Wars. I'm just saying free is the right price for a game that doesn't even know how to reinvent itself.
That's a $10 game easy.
No. All they did was add a 3D aspect. That's it. That's the only thing they've changed.
Yeah,
it took them 6 games to do that.
That's worth it.
That is some new geometry, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, after 6 games.
That's true.
That's a second game feature, all right?
It is.
It's
you are an entitled prick.
Both PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live Gold, they're slipping.
This list is dope. What are you talking about? Besides Mousecraft, I'm gonna play every one of these games to completion.
Just because you're gonna play them doesn't make it good. Like, I wouldn't have got any of these games anyway.
I would have got Sticks, and I probably would have got Entwined.
Okay, I may have looked at Sticks.
I probably would have bought Entwined too, and I definitely would have bought Rocket League.
No.
So I would have bought 3 of these games.
Yeah, a little entitled, CJ.
I don't care. Sorry that the service I pay for doesn't meet my standards. Sorry that's entitled.
See, I'm over. I think
Let me just go to McDonald's, order some food. Oh, it's not the food I wanted. Well, maybe next time.
I think I'm over $70 of games I would have paid for this year, on PlayStation that I got for free. So I'm already in the green, baby.
That's not how it works. We have to go over this every time.
How is that not how it works?
Because you pay a monthly fee for it. It's not like, oh,
I don't pay a monthly fee. I pay $50 a year.
Whatever. You pay a recurring fee.
I've paid $50. I've got $70 worth of games.
Oh my god. So, that doesn't excuse them? Like that doesn't. It's not like, oh, I have $70 worth of games. You can do whatever you want for the rest of the year.
No, I'm not saying that because I'm sure that number is going to go up for the rest of the year.
That's not the point. The point isn't, oh, I made enough money back. The point is you have to keep the service consistent.
They are. For me, at least.
Consistently bad over this year.
Oh my god, you are an entitled. I've gotten more than my money's worth already off the service.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't.
Right.
So, there you go.
But
that makes it bad.
That makes it bad for you.
Yeah, which you fight me on all the time. That makes it just bad for you, which doesn't make it a bad service.
Oh, I said that this was the best deal in gaming for the past, 3 years. Only this year they've just been slacking off because all they have to beat is Xbox Live Gold, who's like, hey, guess what? We have King Kong.
Yeah, Xbox Live Gold. I won't argue with that. Their free games are really bad.
Yeah. Okay, take us on to the next news.
Yep. So, the new Hero of the Storm patch, Eternal Conflict, came out, and we got the notes for you.
Well, some of them. I didn't add all of them. There's a lot of notes.
Well, thank you for not adding all, because I didn't know we did patch notes as news. But, so we got the Treasure Goblins. Players will receive a special event quest titled Kill a Treasure Goblin each day during the Eternal Conflict event. For the start of a match, any players with an active special event quest will cause a Treasure Goblin to spawn at a random location near the team's core. Kill the Treasure Goblin before the pre-game timer reaches 0, or it will open a portal and escape the battleground. Any players with an active special event quest that manage to kill a Treasure Goblin before it escapes will receive 100 gold for their efforts at the end of the match.
Donnie, you don't have to read all of these because I didn't.
Thank you.
I didn't cut this at all. I just pasted that.
Yeah.
Basically, so if
I played, have you played it yet, Kyle?
No, I haven't. Is it cool?
Well, I didn't play on the new map, but I did play a couple rounds before the show. Treasure Goblin's super lame. I don't
really.
I didn't understand. It's just there as whatever.
Yeah, but you get 100 gold when you kill it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, cool. I'm glad I get a free 100 gold, but it's basically a meaningless
So I think it's just something fun to do while you wait for the gates to open.
Yeah.
Because from what I'm told, it's before the gates even open.
Yeah, it spawns instantly.
Yeah, so it's just something to kill time before that happens. So I guess that's cool because there really isn't anything to do. In that
but
time.
I want to be
it's not like League of Legends where you're like, oh, I gotta pick items.
No, but you want to get into position for.
But you can't because the gates aren't open. League, you can go out into the map.
Yeah, but you can pick what lane you're going to and figure out with your team who's going in what lane. You don't have a ton of time. I'm not like, oh, this is ruining the game, or it's not like there's a ton of strategy that's being lost. It's just kind of meh. It was cool the first time when I got my 100 gold, and then the other 2 games I played where I had to do it, I was like, meh.
Mm.
Well, I mean, you don't have to do it. That's the thing too.
Yeah, it's just
you just feel like a dick because you're like, I'm not gonna help you.
I hope they didn't spend a lot of time on it.
No, I don't think they did. I just think it's a cool thing. Each day, it's just a free 100 gold if you play 1 game per day and you kill the Treasure Goblin.
Do you get that quest every day?
Yeah, it's a daily quest.
Okay. Is it always a daily quest though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's different than the.
It's
normal.
only during. It's
something special they did just for this event.
Oh boy, another game I have to play every fucking day now.
Yeah. Add that to your list.
Yeah, Christ.
So I think I think it's just a neat little thing they did for the event.
Yeah, as long as they didn't spend a ton of time on it, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Also the new map.
Also, moving on to what I was gonna say.
Yep.
What?
No, you
I thought you were gonna say it, Donnie.
I was, but then you started.
So Battlefield of Eternity is a 2-lane. It's a 2-lane map, kind of like the Haunted Mines. There's 2 giant immortals at the center that are constantly battling, and you have to compete to help your immortal defeat the other immortal. I haven't had a chance to play on this map yet, but it sounds awesome. I'm probably gonna go hard at Heroes after the show, so I can try and get it because it was.
So I have news for you, CJ.
Heroes at all?
Oh.
Donnie, you should play Heroes because it's really fun.
I'm way better at Heroes than I am at League of Legends. You don't have to focus on it. That's
you don't. You literally, Donnie, you don't have. Once you play it, you'll understand what we're talking about. It's just something that's just fun. CJ, what they did is during this event, they've limited battlegrounds for like queuing.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to only get the new one, the Sands one, the Spider Queen, and I think the Plant one.
Oh my god.
I
got Spider Queen 3 in a row.
I'm pretty sure those are the only ones in the rotation besides custom games right now, and it's to make people experience the new map like while it's super fresh.
Good.
And then eventually it'll reset and like all the maps will be available in random queue again.
Good.
So it's designed to get people into the new map and get a feel for it and allow new players to be like, "Oh, I got the new map," like, and it gives them a better chance to do it, which I think is cool. But I don't like them like removing maps, I guess, from the queue.
I mean, you can still
I'm on both sides.
So, what's that game? Infinite Crisis.
That's not a game anymore.
It's a game till I think August.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know when. Either way. So they did this thing where you could only queue for one map at a time. They had 3 different maps. They had a regular 3-lane, a 2-lane, and a octagon shaped or a pentagon shaped thing. But you could only queue for one at a time. Otherwise, you had to put a group together. And I did not like that.
Yeah, no, that's what got it killed.
Yeah, but that was big. You could only do one map at a time, so it was easy not to like. As long as they keep 4 to 5 maps in the rotation, I'm okay with it. Especially because the mechanics are so important that it gets like having too many of them at once is like, oh wait, like how? Yeah. What's the strategy on this map? I don't remember.
I can't wait till the Plant one isn't like new enough that they can. Yeah, that's the Plant one's pretty much the only map I really don't like.
Plant one is second worst.
What's the first one? Yeah,
I'm trying to remember.
Is it the Curse?
Yeah, Curse is.
See, I don't mind the Curse because even though I'm like this sucks, the Curse is over so fast.
Yeah, but
it's like one team just snowballs and it's like okay, we win.
It's too overpowered. It's not a fun.
Yeah, it's so quick that I don't care. I guess that's my only.
Real quick, I just got a note. The Dota 2 International prize pool, it just hit 20. It hit 15 million today.
Yeah, that's insane. That's all crowdfunded.
Yeah, and I think that's the largest esports pool ever. So
double dang.
They break that record every year, it seems.
Yep. So we don't have to spend a bunch of time on it, but it is significant. I wanted to get it out there.
Yeah. Also with Heroes of the Storm, with this patch comes the Butcher. He's now a playable character in the game. So rolling out soon will be the Skeleton King and then the Monk and then I think a 4th unnamed characters. Because I think they're doing 4 for this one.
The Amazon, right?
Is it the Amazon? Oh no, it was the Crusader. The Crusader's already out.
It's Crusader, Butcher, Monk, and then there's a 4th one.
Well, that makes 5.
The
Skeleton King.
Oh, that's right. I don't think Crusader was part of it.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll look into it. Let's move on, because we still have the review to do.
Yeah.
Terraria, another game that got a patch. Terraria 1.3, and this is a big one. I'm not going to talk about all the patch notes because it's insanely long. I'm just going to post the patch notes in the channel. You can look at it if you care about Terraria. Super large. Some of the highlights. There's more biomes. You can finally join games over Steam now. Which I love that feature because some in-game, specifically Terraria, joining games is not the easiest. There's also sky lakes, which are cool, I guess, if you like lakes that are in the sky. And over 800 new items to discover. That's the big one for me, is there's tons of new items. So if you like Terraria, this is a huge patch and you should check it out because they added a ton of stuff to it if you look at those notes. That's all I got for Terraria. The notes were way too long. I was just like, I'm not reading all these.
Okay. Yeah. Path of Exile is coming out with a patch. I gave up on this game a little bit, not because I was like, I don't like this game, but it's like so big.
Let's hope this trailer changes your mind because I'm ready to.
I'm super into it. This trailer got me back on board, so I'm hoping anyone else that's interested in it gets on board with it too. Let's take a look.
July 10th is when this comes out. Let's look at her. So that's Path of Exile, and one of the things I want to start off by saying is I don't think we give Path of Exile enough credit in the gaming world for, I think, having one of the most perfect free-to-play games.
So I was just going to say, I kind of want to make a point. So there's so many games that you have to go out and buy and pay money for that are really good, and you spend $60 or more on it, and you feel the need to play and get your money's worth, which is fine. I think that as a whole, the gaming community doesn't give free-to-play games enough credit, and I think it's very difficult to say, I guess I'll skip Batman, I'll skip GTA, I'll skip whatever big $60 titles coming out, and I'll put it off until it's cheap and go play this free-to-play game. But like Path of Exile is unreal how good that game is.
For a free game, it's next level.
$0.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's a huge game. It has a ton of content. But even, and I won't go on a big list here, but there's MMOs that are free, like DC Online. Marvel Heroes is free. All the World of Games, Warframe is a free game. What's that other one? War Thunder. There's a ton of free-to-play games that are they're not amazing, but they're, for the price of $0, they're very good. For all the shit that I give, like DC Online and stuff, I don't pay money to play it.
Yeah.
Like, it's really good for a game that is being given to me out of the goodness of this company's heart, more or less.
Path is a game I can definitely see being a $40 title.
Path, I can't believe.
I still don't understand how they're free to play, because that game is really good. And I guess it's just one of those things where I'm just like, I used to play a ton of it, and then I was just like, well, there's other games to play, and I just know Path of Exile is good, so I don't want to go back.
Well, and it's always going to be there.
Yeah,
is the thing, but it's not. That's the trick I play on myself.
It'll be gone one day, and then
they won't be able to play. I'll have Batman forever. I want a Path of Exile.
Yeah,
that's true.
So it's, I think if anyone is on the fence about free to play gaming, or is kind of writing it off, just kind of maybe reconsider. There's a ton of good ones out there. Path of Exile is absolutely the best. There's no question in my mind.
Yeah, Path of Exile is definitely at least in the top 5.
Just the amount of skills in the skill tree and stuff alone.
They should a passive skill tree. Did you see that in the trailer?
Yeah. It's insane.
Okay.
I'll probably force myself to play Path of Exile by streaming it. That'll probably be my streaming game for a while.
Yeah.
So
get hype.
I haven't even checked it out, so I really should if it's free.
Yeah, you definitely should, Donnie.
Can my computer run it is the thing.
It's not too intensive. If you turn down the particle effects and everything, you should be able to handle it.
Maybe I'll change the name of my show from CJ Sucks to Free to Play Tuesdays, and I'll spell TEU. It'll be an awesome pun.
Yeah.
That's next level punning.
All right. Moving on to our last piece of news before our review.
Sounded like you had to stomach my pun. Okay.
I got this.
I did like it, but I'm also watching our time.
Worst Heroes, Awakening comes out July 10th, so that's next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get hype.
All right, last piece of news. Dead or Alive 5 Last Round still offline. So Dead or Alive 5 Last Round, it's such a mouthful, was released on PC on March 30th, and still online play is disabled. This $40 fighter is still for sale, even though no one could argue the majority of the game is missing. This is from them, we are currently beta testing the update to add online functionality to Dead or Alive 5 Last Round on Steam. We originally announced that we would release the update by the end of June 2015. However, due to major issues found during the beta test, we will be postponing the release of the update. We apologize for the last-minute notification and regret deeply the trouble we have caused our Steam customers who are looking forward to the online functionality. We will update the website with a new release date as soon as it is set.
So
that sucks.
Dead or Alive is not a good enough game to get away with this.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
As CJ said at the very intro of the show about Warner Brothers knowing about these issues ahead of time,
months.
At least Warner Brothers pulled their game from being purchased and be like, okay, whoops a doodle, let's fix this. How is this still for sale? And even more so, Donnie, I didn't put this in the news because I have a screenshot for everybody.
Woo.
they're selling DLC, and they're not just selling any DLC. They're selling offensively expensive DLC. This costume pack that you see on the stream right now is $64.99 for 34 costumes, and this is one of, I think, 5 packs that are all
the pack come with the game bundle?
$60 or more. No, this is DLC, Donnie. This is just 31 costumes of characters in sexy outfits for
people who like to play the single-player campaign.
Yeah, you can't even show off your cool costumes to people you play online because you can't play online. And the worst part, this has positive reviews.
Yeah. That's the most offensive part, is that people are like, yeah, this is great.
I love sexy outfits. I'm going to pay $64.99
It's
for one costume pack,
That
Donnie.
is pretty offensive.
It's not okay.
I often disagree with your use of highly offensive. Now this is highly offensive.
One goddamn costume pack, $64.99.
It's really not.
Hold on, I'm going to bring it up. I want to see the other ones, because I think there's ones that are more expensive than that, too.
Okay.
I don't even... It's... So for all the shit that I give companies, and I give plenty of companies plenty of shit, this is, like, blatantly... I don't want to use the word offensive, because it's not the right word. It's like, bullshit. It's wrong. It's immoral.
Okay, so the game is $40, $39.99.
So the DLC costs more than the game.
Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 costume sets, coming to a grand total of $319.94. The cheapest costume pack is $34.99, so that's not too bad. For 31 costumes, $34.99, not too shabby. Yeah. I'll give them that. But then you have the variety costume set. Oh, it's got a bunch of variety in it. That's $74.99.
That's absurd.
Tropical Paradise. You want to put some teeny bikinis on those ladies. That's going to be $64.99. Like, Mike, who is buying these?
People.
People I don't like.
People who complain about DLC and then do this. This.
And sorry if anyone watching are the people that are buying these and I'm being offensive, but speak up and tell me and explain it. It's a legitimate question. Who and why?
Yeah.
Agreed.
I don't know. When I saw the news, and then I was just like, these costume packs, maybe they come with the game. No, they don't. They're just DLC.
That's absurd.
They spend a lot of time getting those physics right.
Sometimes I'm like, man, I've spent a lot of money on Street Fighter costumes. I have not even close.
There's a lot of things that I'm not happy about buying money on and spending money on in video games. As far as
Legends.
Not even that. See, that is League of Legends. At least I'm using those constantly. I'm talking things like Madden Ultimate Team Points and shit like that, where it's it's gone, and then the next year it's useless. This is I've never spent this equivalent before. This is so bad.
Well, that's just for one costume.
Shout out to the worst heroes for the Star Wars Masters of Terrascasi reference.
Oh God. Okay, let's talk about Batman.
Yeah, let's do that.
We got 10 minutes. So we're doing.
Frameloss.
So what I said at the beginning of the show was this is the year of 2 inches and second chances. I loved Arkham Asylum. I could not stand Arkham City and Arkham Origins. I just didn't like the games. Donnie, I know you're saying why. I just didn't like them. For whatever reason, they weren't my bag. I wasn't into them. But I decided to give this one a second chance. We're also going to be seeing second chances with Bethesda, where I play Doom. And what was the other one? Assassin's Creed is getting a second chance from me.
Oh, I thought Fallout 4.
No, Fallout is not getting a second chance.
Fallout's not allowed.
Yeah. They got a second chance. I played New Vegas, and I also hated that too. But let's go to Batman. So, story is going to be kind of difficult because this game has so many twists and so many just what the fuck moments that a lot of the story I say is just going to be spoilers. So what I'm going to do is this. The story starts off as you're Batman, and Scarecrow is messing with the city. He evacuates everybody, and a twist, he did this to trick everybody. To just use his crazy gas to keep people out and make a bomb that's going to take over basically the entire East Coast. From there, the game just spirals out of control, and it's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I actually enjoyed the story a lot. I found the Arkham Knight story to be really boring, And that's why I actually knocked the story so much as I did. Also, the Scarecrow parts of the story I also did not enjoy. And he didn't seem like the big bad to me, which he was. And I thought that was weird. So, story, like, just quick and simple, no spoilers. I'm giving story a 7. It's not the worst story. No, it's not the worst story. And there were moments, Donnie, that I loved in the story. But there were also parts like the Arkham Knight stuff that I was just like, I don't care. Like, this is just boring.
So no spoilers. No spoilers. The Arkham Knight, is it someone relevant?
Yes.
Okay.
It is someone relevant.
Okay.
It's
no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Clock King. I knew it.
No spoilers. You do see it coming. Like halfway through the game, you're like, I think I know who the Arkham Knight is, but he is someone relevant.
Okay.
Let's jump into gameplay real quick. Gameplay. If you've played any of the Arkham games, you're gonna feel right at home. Swooping and flying around the city. The fighting, I felt like the fighting got a lot more technical, and maybe it's just because I didn't play enough of City and Origins to fully grasp it. But there's way more like stuff you can do like during battle, like dodging like blade attacks. You have special commands for that. You have special commands for fighting guys with like electricity like wrapped around them.
The blade they added in City.
In City.
There were people with stun batons in cities, but not electricity wrapped around them. So that sounds kind of new. I haven't played Origins, so I can't test.
They added a ton of environmental takedowns. They added a ton of like weapon takedowns, stuff like that. So the combat, like if you're looking for it, there actually is like some deep combat there. So I like that. Why I knocked the combat or the gameplay so much as I did is the Batmobile itself is one of the single worst vehicles I've ever experienced in a video game. When you're in Batmobile mode, it's super fast, and the faster you go, like the camera will zoom out, and taking any turn in that city, because the city is actually really tight. Like there's buildings, like it feels like a city. And when you have to take sharp turns down an alley, there's no way. You're just going to hit the wall. And then luckily the game helps you with that by anything you're chasing. They give you an extremely wide berth on how like far you have to be to lose them. So I feel like the game, like they made up for it. They were like, well, the car sucks, but like let's give them like a little like, here you go, buddy. When you're in like tank mode, the Batmobile controls really well, but you're also super crazy slow. So like it's not like you can't like drive around in tank mode. You kind of like slowly shamble forward in tank mode.
Like a tank.
Yeah, like I'm not knocking it in tank mode. I like it in tank mode.
I'm making a joke.
Yeah. Gameplay, I'm giving a 6. Again, it's above average, but like it wasn't the Batmobile just crushed it for me, and they force it on you. That's the thing; it's forced on you so much in the game. If it wasn't like, then it probably would have got a higher score from me. But the fact that they make you use the Batmobile so much, the first thing I did with Batman was I upgraded his glide ability to max, so I didn't have to use him when they didn't force me to. Like I would just glide through the city at like max speed all the time. Sound was really good. They have some really good voice actors in the Arkham games. Like I'm not gonna lie, and this one's no different. Without spoiling anything story related, I think certain character outshines others. There's one scene with a song and dance number, and that is easily the best part of the game for me, story wise. And
Neil Patrick Harris.
No,
damn it,
knew it.
I wish it was Neil Patrick Harris.
He's the Arkham Knight.
The only reason the sound for me is some of the thugs and like generic bad guy chatter like really repeats itself a lot. Like, and there's like missions where you're like in the city and you'll discover a point where you have to investigate, but there'll be a thug like near you, like on the other side of a wall, and he'll just say the same thing over and over again while you're like in this like cutscene, just like trying to solve this like crime, and all you hear is this one thug being like, "Man, I hope Bats isn't around the corner. Man, I hope Bats isn't around the corner."
Yeah, that's kind of.
Man, I
like
hope Bats isn't around the corner.
I remember that getting a little old in City as well, being like, "Man, do you hear Two-Face took down the Penguin?"
That's always that's always been like one of their just weak things. It's just like they only have like 4 quotes. He's just like, "Whoa, did you hear that?" Also, there's one enemy. I don't remember his name, but he starts fires. Firefly. His voice actor. Not Firefly. Firebug.
I couldn't stand his dialogue. And that's the only reason I docked it a point. Otherwise, this game, sound-wise, would have been a perfect 10 for me. This game gets a 9, which is a really good score. Just some of that dialogue is really painful from those thugs. Graphics. Graphics is going to take a hit, too, because I don't think this game looks that hot. I think it looks exactly like Arkham Asylum, and Arkham Asylum on the graphic level did not impress me that much as far as graphics go. It's not bad. It's just not great either. Everything has that, like, Gears of War, like, wet vinyl. Like, everything just looks like plastic and just soaking wet. Like, they just oiled up all the time.
That's what gritty is. Wet vinyl.
Yeah. I don't like it, and I don't like when games do it, and like Batman, it's everywhere. There are points in the later end of the game, like maybe the last 10% of the game, where they do some next level lighting effects and camera trickery that I think is just top notch. I think the last 10% of the game for me, hands down, best part of the game. Some of the stuff they do with the camera just completely freaks you out, and I love what they do. I just wish there was more of that, and I think the graphics just went up at the last 10% for some reason. But graphics, let's get that up there. Graphics gets a 6. Again, I didn't think this looked any hotter than Arkham Asylum, and that game came out, what, like six years ago?
Really?
I don't think it looks that much hotter.
I think it looks gorgeous.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe on the TV I'm playing on, just it didn't do it for me, but this game did not look that hot.
It also sounds like you just hate the wet pleather look.
No, like even like character models I think look awful. Like I think their character modeling like does not look that great. Like people just look like weird. I don't know what it is.
So I guess I haven't really like stared at the characters. The characters have always looked kind of funky though. Like they wanted to go cartoon and then like halfway through, like, well, I don't go cartoon. Change their mind.
It's been like the Arkham style almost.
Yeah, but the environments are gorgeous. The scenery, the way everything looks.
When you're far out, like when you're like floating across the city, the city looks awesome.
It looks real. It looks like a real city.
When you get down street level, it looks like a hot mess. Like it does not look good.
Well, it's Gotham. Gotham is.
It's supposed to be. Yeah,
it doesn't look good to me.
Okay.
The textures just look like I don't know. They don't look that great. It could be just me, but this is my review, so deal.
Yeah, yeah,
that's true.
Graphics get a 6, but again, that's above average. Like our reviews are 5 is an average game, 6 is above average. So
yeah, we have a few new people. So yeah, like 2 Inches said, we don't do 7 as the middle. We do 5 as the middle. So
yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It may seem a little low, but keep that in mind.
Yeah. Last up, we got Fun Cycle. Fun Cycle, I'm just going to throw my score up first. Fun Cycle is a 7. I did have fun with this game. There were a lot of the moments in the story, which I can't give away because they're huge spoilers, are really good. And I wish there were more of them, and I wish that was the big bad. But it's not, so... Like, I felt like the ending was just kind of just like... Nah, like it just kind of like it was such a lead up to the ending, and then it just kind of like flopped out. Like
the Arkham games, from what I've played, have always had problems with the ending. Arkham Asylum's ending, kind of meh. Arkham City's ending, it like ended 3 times, and one of the endings was intense, and then it was just like
one of the endings was really good.
So
it was a great ending, and then you continued on from there, and you're like, wait, it's still going on.
So. When I said the last 10% was the best part of the game, I'm gonna
I lied.
No, I'm gonna fix that and say the last 9% leading up to the last 1% was like amazing. That last 1% not so hot, but that little chunk of 9% of the game, holy shit, that part is so good that makes it worth playing.
Yeah.
Like that little section alone makes the game worth playing, and I wish they would make a game just based off that right there.
So again, Are you going to trade this in, do you think?
What?
Are you going to trade this in?
No, not right away, because I haven't 100%ed it. I've just, like, beat the main story. I have beat most of the side missions. I just haven't beat all of them.
Okay. Because if you are done, like, by this weekend, more or less, I'll probably go pretty hard at it if anyone wants to watch me.
Oh, you could do, like, a follow-up review, too.
Yeah. It's like, I won't do a full review, but I'll do impressions.
Yeah. And then finally, overall... I give it a rent, guys. I beat this in pretty much a weekend. I think you can too. You just got to dedicate yourself.
Got to push.
Yeah, you just got to push it. I think you can do it in a weekend. And if you're not huge into collectibles, you can beat it even faster, I think, because I did a lot of the side stuff, just not all of it.
Yeah.
If I hadn't and just focused on the story, I could have blown through this in a Saturday, I think. It's not a bad game.
To me, and I haven't even played it, but the only reason to buy any of these games is if you like the DLC, and even at that, you should be waiting for the collector or the Game of the Year edition.
Oh, this will definitely get a Game of the Year edition, 100%.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's a Batman game.
If you're huge into Batman, I might put this at a buy, just because there is a ton to do. There's a ton of fan service. There's a ton after the game that you can do as well. There is all the DLC content. I haven't done the Harley Quinn pack, and I haven't done Red Hood yet either. So I'm going to go do those. Like, I'm going to keep playing the game until I 100% at least the story parts. I'm not going to platinum this game. There's so much combat-wise that I just don't want to do that I'm not going to try for the platinum. But it's a solid title. I'm not going to lie, and I'm glad I played it. I had a lot of fun with most of the story.
So this second chance worked out.
Yeah, so this second chance went well.
I expected it not to.
Yeah, I did have fun with it. Not going to lie.
Good. Good, I'm glad.
Yeah.
So that's our show for tonight, guys. Tune in. Do we have anything next week planned?
Yeah, review for the crew.
We have a show.
No, we're not reviewing the crew next week.
Yeah, we have a crew review.
Yeah, we have the crew review next week, guys.
Coming in hot.
Okay. Next week, I'll put something on the Twitter for next week. I think I have something planned, but I do have one announcement to make real quick while we're over time. I do have
the crew review will be coming next week.
No, I do have most of a Let's Play, like gameplay wise, recorded. These two don't even know about it. I've been doing this secretly.
Is it of the crew?
I haven't even been putting it. This is so secret. I haven't even been saying it in the games I've played this week. So they don't even know.
It's Metal Gear Solid.
No, I wish. I actually have thought about replaying all of them before the new one comes out.
No, you have to do the commentary on me because you're gonna get super frustrated with it.
Yeah, that's true.
That'll be great.
But so tune in next week for our next show. Tomorrow night is League of Legends, and we might do some 1v1s tomorrow night. So get hyped for that. We have
a new we have a couple new things. We have a 1v1 thing that we're looking at, and then we also have the Bravery mode that we saw today.
Oh god.
Chad was trying out some earlier today. He tried out AFK or Graves, and it was
perfect.
It was fun.
Okay.
So we'll explain Bravery mode tomorrow for you guys when we actually do it. Definitely.
When we try to do it, and Chris argues.
Even if you don't normally watch us play League, like definitely you should probably tune in for this because there's going to be a lot less playing League and a lot more like us flipping out.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah. Donnie, say your goodbyes.
Right. Thanks everyone. I saw some new faces. So best thing you can do for us is tell everyone, tell your friends, your family, your loved ones, your enemies, your hated ones. Tell everybody about this. Word of mouth, it helps us get around. Any publicity is good publicity. Tell them it's good. Tell them it's bad. Just tell them what we are, where we are, and when we are every week. And that'll really help us, guys, and we really appreciate it.
CJ?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you guys click that heart right below me down there. That'll follow us on Twitch, and you guys will get updates every single time we start streaming. We do shows Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. We'll probably start doing Monday shows again soon. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm getting a good feeling right here about it. Also, if you scroll the page down a little bit, you'll see a link to our YouTube channel. You'll see exclusive content on our YouTube. 2 Inches was just telling you guys about a Let's Play that he's been working on. We do unboxings. I insist that we are going to have lists, top 10 lists. Basically, everyone refuses to work with me on it, but it will happen. I swear to God. On my life. Also, there's links to our Twitter and our Facebook. Those are our big social media hubs. You guys should follow us on both of those. We do all our announcements there. We do giveaways. We do beta keys, free games, all kinds of stuff. We have tons of things to give away. We do it all the time on there, so make sure you guys are following us. That way you can get an update each and every time we do an update. We do a giveaway. Finally, the last thing down there is a link to our Patreon. Patreon, for those of you guys who don't know about it, is kind of like Kickstarter, but it's to support content creators as opposed to a specific product. It supports us as content creators creating the show. We want the show to be as good as possible for you guys. We are happy you guys watch it, and we want it to be as an amazing show for you guys. We want you to be proud of watching it. So every little bit that you guys donate to us through that Patreon goes right back into the show. We don't take the money and go, look, new video games. We will use it when we have enough for like equipment, green screen stuff, backdrops, studio space.
No more towels.
Boat.
I'm all set on towels. I have my allotment of one. That's all I as a one person need. It goes right. All the money. That's the most important thing. It just goes right into making the show better. I don't want people thinking that we're just like trying to scam you guys. And that's about it. Head on over there, donate what you can, $1, $2, $5, $0, whatever it is. And like Donnie said, tell people about the show. We really appreciate you guys watching. We do the show for you guys. We're happy that you guys tune in each and every week at 9 p.m. Eastern for this show. We love doing it.
Yeah. I'm 2 inches. We'll see you tomorrow, and then new show next week.
See you guys. Good night. Good game.
Bye. Love you.